What is it worth? The PlayStation Theater. My heart is complete.
Where do I start? Well, first off, let me start off by saying thank you all so much again for once again tuning into my channel here at C Giving. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and it also doesn't hurt to subscribe as well. And, you know, follow me on the social media platforms that I have listed inside the description box below. But now since we got all of that out of the way, and also I'll be updating the content as well every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And speaking inside that regards, the reason why I have not updated at all this week for is because of this special reason here. Oh my God, like you guys, this movie, and yes, I'm just getting straight into it. I don't even want to beat around the bush about it. This movie was literally everything that I expected it to be. It did not disappoint, and it's a reason why I say that. As for most will probably may or may not agree with it. And to also start off, this will definitely be a spoiler-free review. Well, not even review, just like a spoiler-free overview. This is only just my opinion of it. So you don't have to worry about me, you know, spoiling anything for you and stuff like that. But also, mind you, it's a remake. So if you know the original story, you know the current story. Mine is just the details within it. I can definitely say that Disney did a good job with this, which is why you can tell my wall is mostly pretty good today. It's just a little bit that I had a problem with, and I'll probably just started off with that. Or should I start off with the good? I do the bad news first. The bad news is, it's only one thing really. It was the lip syncing. That's the only part. You can see that all the way through like the commercial, the previews. Disney is a billion-dollar company, gonna be a $1 trillion company, if not just a $1 billion company. They could have lip synced those animals way more, you know, to actually sync up with the mouths and everything. But that was just like a small thing, which I do understand, because those must have been some highly trained animals, because I could not have maintained that level of professionalism while being around that kind of environment, especially if I was the production or whatever. So those must have been like some highly trained animals. Highly like trained to like act on cue, because they did a great job. But this movie was definitely a great remake from a childhood classic of mine, which is like one of my original favorite movies, like the original as like what you remember like from my previous video when I talked about, you know, like my hopes and expectations of The Lion King. This movie, it was definitely what I expected it to be. And what really made it 10 times better is, of course, you know, I told y'all before that I love Beyonce. And the fact that she was featured in the movie, featured on the soundtrack. The movie, the soundtrack, and she also did a African theme inspired, African American inspired album along with it. The Gift, it came out today, which is also another reason why I'm actually so glad that I did not review, you know, which is why I'm actually so glad that I did not talk about this like earlier prior to, because I was not expecting a just separate album from the movie. The album overall it is a great album, and it's a reason why I love it, because it's like you more so see like a more mature Beyonce. And it's the songs on there where she has it's one song in there where she talks about her father, which is a great song, you know, like Find Your Way Back, I think that's the name of it. And it's the other one, Bigger. And the Bigger one, that's like one of my favorites off of there, because it's like she's actually talking to her children. And I thought that was really beautiful that she actually made a song specifically for them, you know, with the references of my blood lives in you, you know, this, you know, like you're nobody, you're not a nobody, and this world, you know, we need you. And I thought that was so beautiful for her to like dedicate a song on the album to her children. And even the fact that Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, a couple of other African inspired artists, or African artists as well. I'm not really too familiar with the culture. It's like I know of the culture and the heritage of it behind it, but it's like I don't really just know just like too much about it. But I'm always actually glad to see the support for the, you know, just like the black community and everything that stands for it. And I was just, the album, it was just a great eye opening. And Spirit, it's definitely, I see why she chose it as kind of more so like the single and to actually be featured on the movie as well. So when you definitely actually go see the movie, you know, it definitely it hits it where it does with Disney when it comes down to remakes. Because to me personally, the original is always the best. Like it's just certain things like about the original, and it's just a good movie. What's his name? Seth Rogen and Key and Peele, the one of the guys on there. Yeah, you know he's on he's on the movie as well. He was pretty hilarious. So other than that, just go see the movie, and maybe probably about like a month from now, when the hype kind of dies down, I'll kind of like go like more like into detail as to how, you know, like different set points, because I don't want to say like too much early on, since this is the first day where it's like globally out and not just critic reviews and stuff like that, and you know they're just telling you everything. You know, if you want all the information, go watch those videos. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to be that person. That's just like a like, comment, you know, they're just trying to get all the views. I'm not into all that. This is just a personal, just my opinion. And this was a great movie. It was a great memoir, and I don't know. I was just excited for it. I was I was kind of scared about it for a minute, but she definitely did her thing. And once again, I do apologize that I did not update this week. You know, I at least could have like informed you all. But the last video I posted about, about said topic, the depression and things like that, you know, that kind of weighed on me like a little bit, you know, to actually talk about it with you all. So, I mean, but it's out there, and I'm actually glad that I was able to put the information out there, and also, you know, to actually share my story with you all. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I would highly recommend that you actually go see The Lion King. You would definitely love it. The soundtrack actually with the movie, I love it as well. You know, I think it's already up on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, all that kind of stuff. Her album, it was actually pretty good. And it's just a great compilation of, like, it was like an early Christmas for me, like as an adult. I don't know why, it just was. So it was like a very exciting thing where it just made me smile, and I just look forward to watching the original Lion King probably for the rest of the day. Probably like one time, probably. But other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You all have a great, wonderful Friday. And just go enjoy yourself and be the kid again for the adults. And as for the kids, keep on being a kid and just keep on flourishing and dream big. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chris. Please like, comment, subscribe, and you would definitely, oh, and also the YouTube bell notification. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys within the next video. Bye.
What have you done to her, Brian?